É que é, malucos? Sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um vídeo. Estamos aí de volta com esta stream maluca, mesmo top. Bem, vamos para Starfield. Sejam bem-vindos aí de volta para Starfield. Estamos aí de novo, ó, malucos. Aproveitem para ver esta grande aventura. E é isso. Passem no link afixado aí em baixo da Instant Gaming, pessoal. Ah, Tem desconto em todos os jogos. Todos os jogos, 10 a 90% de desconto. Ahm, e é isso. Tem os vossos jogos. Lá tem todos os jogos à venda para todas as plataformas. E é isso. Vai passar um clipe a seguir. Vejam por aí.
Settlements throughout the galaxy could be at risk. We are not stopping.
No matter where they're racing, no matter what they're facing, always fearless. Race, anytime, anywhere.
Está feita! Vá, se quiserem, peça lá. Bora, Starfield, ó, malucos! Nossa Xbox, ó, malucos! Aqui, nossa Xbox! Ai! Tá. Bora. Temos que ir embora. É verdade, nós melhorámos bem a nossa nave, pessoal. Bem mesmo. E agora podemos recrutar mais pessoal para aqui. Para a nossa nave. Mas já aos poucos vamos melhorando a nave. Decolar. Já, bora. Decolei. Olha, vamos lá.
All green on release. We're free to fly.
Sim.
Corco, that room of yours better be clean next time I go in there.
I'll get to it, Dad. I promise. Fine,
Bora.
fine, okay.
Bora, pessoal! Bora, malucos! Jump complete!
Jump complete. Normal propulsion restored.
Calma aí, amor, calma aí, calma aí. É melhor. Penso ali a pegar os bonecos aqui. Bem.
Hail acknowledged. Duck where you like.
Bora.
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
Vamos lá, pessoal. Espero que estejam aí a curtir a cena. Temos aí com os problemas, mas vai estar tudo bem. Então. Vasco, como é que é?
I like my weapons like I like my coffee.
long as you put the fleet first, we won't have any problems.
All right, Jazz. What do you got?
Vocês têm que... A nave tem armas que devem ser designadas a um grupo. Ok, pronto. Luís, pronto. Fica assim. Já, fica assim. Pronto, ao menos temos mais uma arma, pronto. Agora vai então.
Need something?
Bora. Bem, bora lá. Vamos aqui com mais uma arma na nave. Pá, olha, então, é mau. A outra.
It might not be Jemison, but this
What?
ship is starting to feel
Não,
like
não,
home.
não, não, não digas isso, não digas isso.
Are you looking to start
Piratas.
something?
Pois.
I'll finish it.
The fleet is family. Stealing from each other is just what you call a professional courtesy.
Piratas não são. Não. Para alguém que se chamar pirata era muita gente. Nós. Então, o que é que eu ia fazer de troca?
Maybe another time.
É maluca. Viste? Bora. Espetacular.
Pressure normalizing. Undocking complete.
Ok. Bora lá. Pessoal, estejam aí na stream de ser bem-vindos, pessoal. Estamos aí com... Starfield.
Got anything you need? Kiosk right here for you.
Porra, mas grande nave, que ela também tem, digo já. Grandes canhões! Aham. Toma. What? É para esta nave, meu. Já com caralho. Assim está bem. Pô. Bem, é um bocado grande. É maluca, não. Estou
Okay. Hello?
Uau.
As long as the credits keep rolling in, life's good.
Ah, isto é tipo um depósito. Ok. Bem, a cena está fixe, a novela. A novela está bacana. Aqui. Ok.
Hello.
Meu, ela tem uma tripulação enorme. E a nave é... Andar aqui mesmo.
Yes, what?
É aqui outro, espera. Aqui, não, é. É aqui. Eita.
Howdy.
Que é tipo para lutar, né? Yeah. Eles estão todos aqui.
Always looking for the next mark.
Aqui, mais cenas.
Excuse me.
Então, supostamente temos que subir. Eu vi uma escada altura. Espera. Opa. Ah, isto é como o meu.
Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
Piloto.
Okay.
E uma.
Hello.
All right,
Okay.
a few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to.
Um aviso. Minha ansiedade ataca quando tenho cheiro a boca.
Then try biting your tongue. Literally. We can't afford any screw-ups.
The last thing we want is an entire UC station
Yeah.
full of armed guards questioning our presence.
No, that would be bad. Although, not as bad as what the fleet will do to us if we come back empty-handed. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no
Okay.
turning back
What?
until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
Pronto, bora.
Yes.
All
Deixa-me
right,
só.
empty immediately.
All crew prepare for
Yeah.
takeoff. Routing power to engine and grab drive. All systems go.
We'll graph jump the SY-920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship.
Okay.
The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double
Nobody can
duty.
stop the Crimson Fleet.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that. I was a UC pilot before getting discharged. They say dishonorably, but
I've taken
that's
on a lot of problems.
Ok.
You entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
This is Captain Juan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC 7938, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning. You're cleared to dock in docking bay 2.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're docked.
Yeah, como que é?
Hey.
Okay, we're in. first things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone. Provided you haven't sounded the alarm, then yeah, like I said, if you can find an intercom, I'll keep a channel open. This is a star station, so there are plenty of ventilation ducts you can slither into. As far as tactics go, it's an oldie, but
Fala sobre os pontos de controle.
only military personnel are allowed out of the cargo area. That's why we need to get you to the barracks to find you a uniform.
Espero que o motor grave esteja.
I would hope not. But if they do, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
Cara, break it.
You've got something for me? Until later.
Glad you're in the fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you.
Okay. Vamos lá. É agora, vamos ver como é que vai correr ao pessoal.
I don't suppose I have time for a nap before we leave? Hmm? Yeah, what is it? Glad to hoard. Bye.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Uma máquina.
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the military barracks. We need do your job, keep your head down, and we won't have trouble.
Hold up. This area is for SY-920 military only. The contents and operations of the facility are classified. Only uniformed personnel are... Rules are rules. Can't let you in unless you're military.
Ninguém tem.
It doesn't matter. I don't care. Yeah, I get that this place can be a maze.
Okay.
Sorry.
Então a gente tem que ter. É. Certo. É bastante. Ele é o elevador. Lá está.
And you found the intercom. That's a start. If I'm not mistaken, the maintenance door should be in front of you. If you can find a way to open it, it'll get you past the first checkpoint.
Algum jeito de conseguir cartão?
Try eavesdropping on a few soldiers. Maybe one of them will mention a key. Right, pick a lock or pick a pocket. Anyway, the door will let you access the vents. Go on. The uniform should get you through the checkpoint and...
Station seems secure. You got patrol duty, huh? Beats standing on your feet, that's for sure.
E que sorte que eu tive agora. E eu não sei como é que eles já estavam tipo parados por vir atrás de mim.
We've been asked to tighten security on the station. Orders are orders. Word is Commander Woods might be coming back. That'll put it in terms.
Oh. Bem. É pronto. Mas pronto.
Time to get this shit. When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you.
Queres falar comigo?
Remember our last conversation when you told me the artifacts made you feel like raw energy was coursing through your veins? Well, it got me thinking. So I dove into our archives and started looking through Constellation's older journal entries. Just because I wasn't familiar with the experience you described doesn't mean the same might have been true for my predecessor.
Também controlo alguns úteis.
Unfortunately, no. Other than you and Barrett, there were no records of direct encounters with the artifacts. I have to admit, though, I did get more than a bit sidetracked reminiscing about old times.
Você nunca mencionou sua contribuição para mim.
Really? I'm surprised that I haven't. After reading those journals, all of the pleasant memories of my time spent with Aja just started flooding back.
Estamos ficando duas lembranças. Acho que deve ter sido bem incrível.
Aja Mamasa. She was the youngest member of Constellation when it was founded. Only took her 15 years to reach chair. Sorry, I sometimes get so caught up in my own bubble, I forget that I wasn't the first. Well, there's no reason to be jealous. They were just, I don't know, different times. Aja was the one that taught me the ropes at Constellation and took me under her wing as her protégé. Yeah, I thought so too. That's why I adopted her methods. You know, Aja and I logged quite a few interesting discoveries together. But it was the journey itself that I'll never forget.
Vocês duas viram algo que talvez eu estava a ver.
We catalogued unusual stellar phenomena, a few habitable worlds, and some unique life forms, but nothing SSNN would bother to report. Exactly. For me, it was all about the quieter moments. There was nothing quite like sitting back and watching space bend while listening to Aja spin vivid stories to fill the time. Oh, I find that sort of cozy isolation the best way to really get to know someone.
Isolamento aconchegante.
Yeah, you know, being alone in interstellar space, nothing but light years of black around you. Some people find that terrifying. I find it comfortable. It helps me bond with my shipmates. At this point, I'd say you've graduated from protégé and moved up the ladder. A bit. You know, all this talk about Aja reminds me that my time with her was a gift. I miss her dearly. I respected her, and I considered her a dear friend, but we weren't in love. Had that been true, I would have resigned my post and moved to Parima 2 instead of remaining at Constellation. Come to think of it, if we're ever out that far, perhaps we could pay her a visit, and I could make proper introductions.
Yeah.
Well, I don't expect you to be a carbon copy of Aja. Just be yourself. You see, it's clear that we share the same hunger to discover what's out there. And that, well, that's what intrigues me about you.
It's pretty much.
I don't know if I deserve to be that close to anyone right now. If you knew about the things that I've done, the way my life's unfolded, I think your opinion of me might change. Please, give me some time. I have to go. Yes?
Aí, ó.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu. Good. And no alarms or warnings on the comms. Music to my ears. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. That provides some cover. I've hacked into the database, and it seems information on the comm spike is in the archives. There's a checkpoint you'll have to pass, which requires a clearance code.
Plenty of options to be sure. We just need to choose the one that plays to our strengths.
Right? If you know yourself, you'll know the best path forward. If the two of you plan on using a disguise, try the security office. Otherwise, there's always a way around. Going dark for now. We'll talk again once you've located the comm spike.
Tá, pessoal, bora. Jogar. É o quê? Coisas bichos bastante interessantes. Ah, pois é, não. XPT agora. Pô. Enfim. É. Não estamos. Ah, bacana. Não viste tudo.
You aren't assigned to this level, Ensign. You need to leave.
Rápido. Projeto. Ok. Ok. Não. E? Falta o que interessa. Sigam-me como? Bora. Líder de processo. Líder do projeto. Ok. Ok. Boa. Agora temos que ir aonde? Eu não sei se posso já. Não? Vou. Não importa. Ok, pronto. Bora.
No. Until you can provide more substantial proof, we'll simply monitor the situation at the cargo bay. For now, I've recommended to Dr. Vogel to contact me immediately if he identifies any suspicious behavior.
Música a andar como se nada fosse. Mas é mesmo como se nada fosse. Para estar. Fica aí. Fica aí. Então. Desculpa aí, pessoal. Eish, meu Deus, o micro caiu. Olha aqui. O micro caiu, meu.
Are you here? Cargo's almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly.
Você está indo embora mesmo?
It's nothing you've done. You've managed to get through the entire station without raising a single alarm. But the longer I stick around, the more people ask questions. And that's before they find out what you've been up to. You are, and I've delivered you just as Delgado asked. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that.
papel, diz direcionar.
You do that, and you won't be just burning this bridge. You'll be ejecting it straight into a supernova. Good luck. If you manage to get the comm spike and make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
Hey.
I've heard the team is looking for more test pilots.
Yes, if you have experience flying, you should talk to Dr.
I don't. I floated Discovery.
Intercepting transponder data in the Alpha system might be promising. According to autocorrelation models, results in risk increased by a magnitude of 2. But we won't monitor. Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign? The sign outside that says no visitors. Wait, did they not put that up? I requested it ages ago, but not surprising. Ever since Commander Natara took over, the priorities have changed. Oh yes, I've been studying decryption of all types for quite a long time. Probably since before you took your first crab jump. Signal protocol, quantum ratchet symmetry, interleaving data extrapolation. You name it, I've lectured on it. I've probably forgotten half of it, but I definitely knew it once. Don't you mean access to the ship? Because the comm spike isn't a device, it's a module. It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types, but the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous technology. Well, yes. In the same way the Almagest is a book on constellations and a supernova is an explosion in space. The greatest scientific minds the UC has to offer did not congregate to this station to build just a module. The brightest engineers in the settled systems did not get transferred to this station to build just a module.
In a top-secret facility, I'd expect nothing less than cutting-edge tech. The only question is, does it work?
Well, I can tell you right now, it does work. In theory, anyway. I was speaking English. Maybe you weren't paying attention. I'll repeat myself. The comm spike is and yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury. Yes, you could, but why would you want to kill birds? It seems needlessly cruel, don't you think? However, that might make you the ideal candidate to be one of our test pilots. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station. They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to mast.
Não há tempo. O comandante direito está tentando roubar. Sim, isso eu já estou.
Splendid. That was fast. I thought I put... Normally my requests aren't given this much attention, let alone haste. It seems a tad suspicious.
Não temos tempo para isso. Era uma emergência. Os motivos são confidenciais, mas pediram.
We don't.
Motivos confidenciais. Associação por obrigação de tecnologia por tudo.
And how did... Really? And then maybe all of my...
Você que disse que são os pilotos.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. Now, if you don't have any... Steal the comm spike? Why? Damn space pirates. Say no more. I will contact Commander Natara immediately. Commander Natara, this is Dr. Vogel.
What is it now, Doctor?
We have an intruder on board. Captain Juan Dayu is not who she says.
Wait, Dayu? She was one of the captains on Messina's list.
Apparently, she's with the Crimson Fleet. And she's after my comm spike.
Don't worry, Doctor. We'll sound the alarm and have a strike team directed toward the cargo bay.
Good. I have a pilot here. I'll have them secure the prototype. Make sure it's safe. You are a pilot, aren't you? You've got the look at least. Take this key card. It'll give you access to Docking Bay 8. I need you to make sure my prototype is safe.
Okay, that's it. Time to settle some of your junk.
Red alert. I repeat, this is a red alert.
Report assigned to this level.
Crimson Fleet, they say. If you aren't assigned to this level, Ensign, you need to leave.
Toda. Nós tomamos outra. Vou lixar. Esta uma lixa para outra. Outra deixa-me aqui sozinho. Uma lixar mesmo.
On Commander Natara's orders, all ships continue pursuit of Captain Juan Dayu. Cargo class ship ID
QC-793A. She's with the Crimson Fleet and should be considered extremely dangerous.
Bora.
Grab drive spinning down. Systems green.
The key acknowledging fleet vessel. Welcome home.
Bora aí, ó malucos. Bora, pessoal. Já temos aqui a nossa nave. A outra é que se deixou.
Nice clean dock, Captain.
Não. Enganei o meu tecla agora.
We're free and clear for flight.
Bora, malucos.
Docking cycle complete.
Está. Bora.
Junk you're hauling is seriously slowing down.
Não esquece mais de nada. É bacana, esquece de nada. Bora, vamos lá. Vamos nessa, Paulo.
Well. Welcome back, Rook.
Looks like you got a new toy for me.
Hello, Captain.
Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
Your previous ship's being brought back to the dock.
That's a real nice ship you brought in. I can't wait to tinker with it.
Head on in. We'll take the ship to another port so Jazz can have a look.
Olha.
Surprised to see me, Rat? But God only let it slide. I don't be kindly to snitches. Yeah? Tell that to my bank account. You screw me out of the most lucrative route I have. It's going to take me months to set up something even remotely as good. Not to get the QC off of my trail.
Eu que assumi o risco todo. Você já estava quase nesse jogo quando eu encontrei.
Don't put this on me. I got you in and gave you cover. You decided to return that favor by blowing mine. You may have fooled Gargado and Neva, but I don't trust you, Rook. At this point, you better find that legacy. Because to me, that's the only saving grace you've got.
Caralho. Ficou utilizada.
Think first, and never forget it. Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the Comspike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Enough.
Don't worry your pretty little head about your damn ship. We had it brought back here safe and sound. Now pay attention. Dale went out of his way to tell you how impressed he was. You just gonna leave him hanging like that? Yeah, nice try, Rook. We know you didn't have a choice. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She's actually pretty pissed, in case you didn't notice. Claims you blew her cover.
If Juan doesn't like how things have gone, and she wants to bail on her share, that's her problem. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comspike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4. It's the giant shroud that covers the entire city. Big ugly thing that Generdyne uses to absorb lightning strikes. When you arrive in Neon, I'm sure your company will fill you in with all the boring details. It's all we got. Now you are part of this job, so deal with it.
Okay.
Besides,
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, neighbor. Now, why don't you give us the info on our neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward, we all split the cash.
Da parte da divisão grande. Imagino que
Don't worry. When Grixis' legacy is aboard the Key, we'll be splitting plenty of cash. Until then, I want you to do everything Estelle asks. Follow her instructions to a letter. She is valuable to the fleet. You piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be listening to me.
Understood. We'll do our best to remain on her good side.
Never mind her good side. You'd be better off appealing to her bank account. That is what drives her.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place. I'd say don't keep her waiting, but chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
And keep your eyes on the prize. Neon's one big distraction for people like us, so I want you focused. We are one step away from Grixis' legacy, and we cannot afford any screw-ups.
Those creds ain't gonna steal themselves.
Hey. Oh, Vasco, está assim tudo encracado aí. Ah, já dá. Então, vamos. Tá. Yeah. Aí não dá. Aí. Ok. Tá.
Delicate work. I'll leave it to you.
Tá top. Está a ver aqui os partes. Cena do fato. Anda, forte. Bora. Vamos lançar uma. Isto. Bora. Bora, pessoal. Claro. Temos mais uma arma na nossa nave.
Docking seal released.
E a caraças. Assim sim. Muito fixe. Então. Limpo. Vamos lá. Vamos lá, pessoal. Já. Então.
Smooth jump. Nice work.
Hã? Espera aí. Atividade hostil. Oh. Ali. Não sei saber se consigo tapar.
Today's not your day.
Oh. Bora! Mas não há ninguém. esta.
Nice jump. We're right on target.
Hail acknowledged. You're clear to dock at docking port 1. The commander will be waiting for you in operations.
Verdade. Lá, pessoal.
And we're locked in.
Tá bem. Pois é, pessoal, já produzimos aqui um bom bocado.
So, where to next?
Hello.
Hello.
E pessoal, já estamos aqui há quase 3 horas em stream.
The Vigilance is a state-of-the-art warship.
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands. Betraying Juan Dayu for cover was a dangerous gambit, but it seems to have paid off. You still have the Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process.
Pensa com saudades, jamais queriam acompanhar. Como era a estação? Ih, você saber do Juan Dayu.
Lieutenant Toft can explain.
We have operatives watching the Crimson Fleet's known contacts at all times. In this case, they observed you making contact with Juan. They continued to shadow your progress until you made your departure from New Atlantis on the Jade Swan. And, if I may, I'd like to echo the Commando's sentiment. I have some comrades on SY-920, and I appreciate the restraint you showed by sparing their lives.
Qual foi a reação do tanque a isso tudo?
As you've probably guessed, not very well. Keeping Mast out of the loop regarding this particular mission has proven exceptionally difficult. But we've managed to keep your involvement in the dark. Sparing the lives of the soldiers on SY-920 has definitely made our position with the top brass much easier.
Como era uma estação da UC, foi bem complicado me infiltrar naquela. Chamar a atenção.
Honor, loyalty, and valor are exactly the attributes we admire in a SysDev operative.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Commander.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the comm spike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report.
Devo dizer, não temos muito tempo. Vocês vão prender.
That all depends on what you've brought back from your mission. Aside from your eyewitness testimony, I assume you have the usual evidence that could lead to her incarceration?
I can take it off your hands once we complete your debriefing, but at the moment, I'm far more concerned about the
O
comm
lugar
spike.
deixou.
Then it's just a matter of time before she reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem? Bannock 4 is an EM-class gas giant. Your ship will need special protection to ensure the electromagnetic disturbances in the planet's atmosphere don't fry your circuits.
Ele acha que a rede condutora de Junardai Neon Asham.
The conduction grid?
That's brilliant, but is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy. It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field. An engineer, like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake.
Yeah,
The fact that our common enemy owes its existence to the United Colonies, of course. It was the riot at the lock, touched off by Jasper Cricks, that inspired him to create the Crimson Fleet in the first place.
Thanks to your assistance, we'll be able to rectify that mistake, and MAST will authorize an all-out assault.
Of course I am, but it's a calculated risk. It's long overdue. All right, I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. And please, be careful.
Muito fixe. Tal. Ficado melhor. Boa. Sara, bora.
Word is you had to steal classified.
Boa, malocos. Para a nossa nave.
Let's get this crate into space.
Claro.
We're loose.
Bem, está feito. Vou gravar. Vamos sair. E pronto. Yeah. Vamos ver se dá para fazer. Depois continuar com as cenas do artefacto e assim. Vamos ver. Vamos ver. Bem, pessoal, fiquem por aí. Não se esqueçam de passar no link aí em baixo. Link afixado da Instant Gaming para comprar os vossos jogos aos melhores preços. É isso. Amanhã estamos aí de volta. É isso. Vá, pessoal, fiquem bem. Até amanhã e portem-se mal, malucos. Até logo, malucos!